everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and today I'm going to be doing a quick first look, first impressions video of Super Dungeon Maker that has just been released on Steam in early access. So because this game is obviously an early access game and it's not fully released, it's in development, I'm not giving it a full review because I don't think it's fair to judge something sort of in a sort of beta sense. So I'm just going to give you a sort of quick rundown of what I thought about it and what I liked, what I didn't like, etc. Now, this was released onto Steam on the 15th of February 2022. It's developed by Firechick and it's published by Rockerplay. And I was looking to get a copy of this for this video, so big thank you for that. Now, this game is basically a pixel dungeon, like a pixel art dungeon creator. So if you've ever played like Legends of Zelda or those sort of dungeon exploring games of the past, and you like that sort of style, sort of like the view from above, then you're gonna like this game. It kind of reminds me of like Super Mario Maker and stuff like that, but if it was Zelda and Zelda, instead of having Link, you were playing as a chicken, basically. That is the best way to describe it. Now, the game starts you out in sort of like a tutorial dungeon, so you play through that, and it plays pretty well, like I say. I played it with keyboard and mouse, however it does fully support controllers, and I think I'd enjoy it more with a controller over playing it with a keyboard, but that's just my own personal preference. And then once you're out of there, you get chucked into sort of like this area where you basically have tutorial dungeons to build. You go into them and you sort of help people in these dungeons, and there's not really a story to it. It's more just sort of a oh, this person's stuck in behind this wall, and it teaches you how to remove that wall and stuff like that. And then after that, you sort of can go about your business and do whatever you like. So at the moment, as the game stands, there are 3 different themes you can currently use. So there's like a foresty theme, a dungeon one, etc. So obviously they will add more to this in the future, but there's each of these 3 themes, and they can be sort of swapped between any sort of time, really. And there's loads of different sort of enemies, sort of environments and traps you can lay in your dungeons, and you can lay them out in any order. As long as you connect the doors and stuff as you're supposed to, then you can sort of have fun to your heart's content. Now, I really like the art style. I think the animations look fantastic, like the attack animations and the sort of how the traps and all the animated items look. I think it looks really, really special. The enemies look really cool, and there's a nice little variety. And it's pretty simple to pick up and play. Like I say, I mean, I jumped in. The thing you're seeing right now is when I was first playing. So I wasn't the best. I was still figuring it out, and honestly, I just wanted to see how much I could build, see how it handled it. Like I say, I did no sort of lag or anything like that. It all handled really well and simple. I do think the UI isn't bad on like keyboard controls, but I think it maybe could be a bit clearer and a bit simpler to use. But other than that, it isn't a bad UI. Like I say, you can go between like your different floors and walls, your enemies, your items, your sort of environment, sort of detail items, and your doors and stuff like that. So it's pretty simple how to set it up and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it in that sense. Now, you can then upload your finished dungeons online for people to play, and you can also download all the other dungeons from people that have uploaded them. So there's technically hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands now, of custom dungeons that people have made. And some of these vary from like fantastic, like amazing dungeons to just sort of ones that are like of my level of creating. But it's really nice to be able to jump in and see what other people have done using the same tools. It definitely gives you an idea and stuff like that on how to progress and how I can sort of make my dungeons better in the future. Now, the game doesn't have like a single player story campaign or any sort of form of multiplayer or co-op at the moment, and you're stuck with the chicken character as the character you play as. They're in a sort of character creator. But like I say, it's coming on. Like I say, it's a very decent sort of baseline of starting. There's enough content here to get you by and get you jumping in, making a whole selection of different dungeons, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what other content is added in the future, like what other sort of themes, enemies, traps, items are added to make these dungeons look cooler. And I'd also obviously like to more mix and match and stuff like that as well. I think that would be a cool addition later on down the line. Now, you can currently pick the game up on a 20% discount that ends on the 22nd of February. So it's 20% off at £9.11 on the Steam store. And after that, it goes up to the full price of £11.39. Now, obviously, the price may go up when it gets fully released in the future, but the devs do have a Discord, and they're very active on that. So if you've got suggestions, you've got like feedback, bug suggestions and stuff to be fixed, I feel like they're gonna really like take this and run with it and do a really, really good job. Like I say, so far, like I say, I'm very happy with what I played. Like I say, there wasn't a huge amount of content for the creator at the beginning, but I didn't feel like there was but for the hours I played, I was quite happy with what I've had. So in the future, when there's loads more, it's going to be exceptionally fun seeing the creativity and stuff. And with these sort of games, like with Dreams on PlayStation, I prefer playing what other people have made over what I've played, basically, because they're usually at a much higher caliber, and some of the people that they can make is sort of commercial quality in how they do it. So I like just playing what other people do over making it myself, basically. But like I said, I highly recommend checking this out if you like your sort of RPG games, you like stuff like RPG Maker and all those sort of things. You like Mario Maker, Super Mario Maker and stuff. Any sort of pixel art games, and this is definitely something to try out. It's available right now on Steam Early Access. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon for more videos. Bye for now.